Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing at night. Checking whether this software can be played. It can be, because it's on my Switch and I own it, so it can be. Taking a real long time to check there. What's that all about? Alright, in we go. Do you guys have any unpopular Animal Crossing opinions? I was just, for context to the VOD watchers, I was just asked about if I have any unpopular opinions regarding Animal Crossing. Unpopular opinions. Well, I mean, I suppose, like, maybe, like, what's his name? I think Raymond wasn't all that. There you go, there's my unpopular opinion. I would think he wasn't all that. But I tell you what, this is something we used to do, I remember, you may remember, I remember. We used to go swimming in Animal Crossing, and I used to go on the unpopular opinions subreddit, and while swimming around catching things, I would read out unpopular opinions and we would talk about them. Oh, here we go, unpopular opinion. I hate Blathers. Blathers is, people like Blathers, he is beloved. He is beloved. Good evening, everyone. Right now on Gabagool, it's 7:24 on Thursday, April 10th. Now for today's announcements. Starting today, Gabagool has its very own campsite. The campsite is a place for visitors to experience the beauty of our island and the kindness of its residents. I can't think of anything more fitting for Gabagool. I'm sure we'll get plenty of visitors, so take a moment to wander and spread the island charm. Of course, we'll be holding a special ceremony to celebrate the happy news. If you're interested in participating at the time, please check in the Tom Nook of the Present Services. And to wrap things up today, I have an event announcement. This Saturday, we'll have our island's very first fishing tourney. There will be a registration tent set up on the plaza from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. So be sure to stop by if you can. And with that, I'll get back to work. Hell yeah. I don't think it's too unpopular, but I dislike Harvey's Island. Yeah, I agree, actually. I feel like Harvey's Island was... I never really got much use out of it, honestly. Harvey's Island never really did anything for me, personally. Also, check out the fit, by the way, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, he looks so good. Also, we have now I should have put this way higher up. We have a bridge over here. Hooray! Hooray! I hold my own ceremony. Mariah Laugh, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, we have a bridge now. Oh, did I do Harvey's Island after the 2.0 update? You know what? I actually don't know if I did. I don't know if I did do that. Maybe there's more stuff there now. Ooh! Sorry, I got a little excited there. We got some star pieces. Look at that. Oh, also, this looks like a big fish. This could just be a sea bass, but I'm willing to give it a go. I'm willing to give it a try. See if we can. Yeah, here we go. All right. Oh, is it anything exciting? No. It is a sea bass. Yes, so yesterday we got some shooting stars. So let's go collect them up. Hello. How you doing? Let's talk. Crunchy Pisha, thank you for the follow. There are flower petals flying all over today. Oh yeah, so the Sakura season's not over yet. Viva Las Beaver. Wait, was it Viva La Beaver? Viva La Beaver. So yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do some unpopular opinions in a minute. Then we'll go checking. We'll go look at some unpopular opinions and we'll discuss. I'll start the day by just doing a bit of scouting around the island. We got some bits and pieces. Do the dailies, you know, look for the fossils, that kind of thing. I like this, by the way. I like that we've got like all these trees surrounding this one rock. There's something quite like nice about that. I don't know why. I just like it. Although it's not symmetrical, but not everything in life has to be symmetrical. Hello, Pixel Planet. Welcome on in. And Kiki and the Brain, sorry. Ooh, we got a gold nugget. Lovely. Kiki and the Brain, thank you for the 4 months. What are we gonna do tonight, Brain? The same thing we do every night, Kiki. Try to take over the world. I think I do a decent Brain. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. I always think that's, for some reason I always think that's Kelsey Grammer who voices the Brain. I don't think it is though. Did I say the Brain or Pinky? I think, I don't think it is though. Oh, what is this? I picked up a lost item. I should probably return it. Oh, yeah. This thing's always annoying. I wish I could gather a bit of information about whose this actually is. Oh, I can. Someone lost this. Great investigation skills, Sherlock. Fucking hell. Yep. This lost item is somebody's item that is lost. Well, that's enough detective work for me today. That's mine, thanks. Well, come and get it. Come and get it if you dare. Rolled a 1 on investigation. Hey, I get that reference. That's a Dungeons and Dragons reference. You have to talk to people. You do, yes, you do have to talk to people. Sleepy Beaver. My hat goes off to you today, Sleepy Beaver. Viva la Beaver. Thank you for the 46 months. But for my sub anniversary, can I have your beaver hat? Oh, I did just get this today, so I don't know if I can do that. But we can share it. Maybe you can have it on weekends and I can have it during the week. How does that sound to you? Also, where are the fossils at? Where are the fossils at? Do. Bright Lizard, thank you for the follow. Hat joint custody. Some people take that kind of stuff very seriously. I don't know, let me see. You lose this? Did you lose this, dog? Why would you think this is mine? This isn't my style. Well, I don't know what it is. I've worked so hard, folks can say I know cookie style, and this is not it. But you know what? This is a design somebody like Eric would go for. Wow, what? That feels like a bit of shade. I would never dream of wearing such horse shit. But Eric would. This couldn't possibly be my style. But Ross is. Fizzing Lisby! Hey, thank you very much for the gifted sub. That's very kind of you, dude. You guys want to see something funny? Eric catching strays. Yeah, it's not on, quite honestly.
Fish on.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god. Oh my god. I pressed the wrong button. So I'm not doing a bit. I'm not doing a bit. I'm pressed the wrong button twice. Sorry, let me confirm. There we go. Fucking hell, that was not worth it. Tattle, thank you for the 50 months. 50 months insane. Wish everyone a nice day. Hey, wishing you a lovely evening or day wherever in the world you are. It's only evening or day. There is no in between.
Now that's funny.
Oh, we've got this thing on our island today.
Hiya, welcome. What should I call you, Fred?
Peach, ... Oh, you can't see my faces in the way.
Did you say Peach? What a happy name. Oh yes, I'm Leaf. I heard that my good pal Timmy moved out here, so I thought I'd pay him a visit. Timmy told me this was a deserted island before you moved here. What a happy adventure. I bet you were up to your ear holes in weeds when you first arrived. But the island itself is a blank canvas that you can paint however you like and wherever plants you like. I hope some of the rare flower seeds, shrubs, and produce stars I brought will be featured in your masterpiece. Anyway, meeting you has been a true pleasure. I hope to see you again soon, Peach.
What are you selling?
What are you selling? What are you buying?
Is this a new island? Yes, it's still a new island, yes. This is still a new island. This is Gabagool. Welcome to Gabagool. I'm here to shop, dude. Timmy is in the wheel ad. Yeah, Timmy is in the wheel ad.
I'd love to introduce you to all the little seeds of starts I've got.
Orange tea olive start? Seed potato? I thought it said sweet potato. You know what? Yes. I'll buy it. We can get a little farm going. Oh, no, more than one. Sorry, more than one. Did you see the Fuji hat that animated rice made for Animal Crossing? Oh, I haven't seen yet. I'll have to look in a little bit. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, and we've also still got the flag. I did see there was a flag in the Discord. I have not currently scanned in any flags, but if you do want to make a flag for my island, it doesn't have to be exactly like what I did. If you want to interpret Gabagool in whatever way feels right to you, have a crack at a flag, and I may just put it on the island. Okay? Make a flag, pop it in the Discord. Holy cripes, that must have taken so long to design. Oh, the old island? I think so. I think I would like to do this island good at some point as well. I mean, we're still early days. We're still very early days, I would say. All right. Let's go. I need to go to the Nook machine. Fuji flag incoming. Well, I feel like the flag should radiate Gabagool, you know? Peach, hello. Our campsite is impressive. I'm already getting inquiries and applications from tourists who want to stay here. It won't be long until we start getting some guests. When we have a guest, a tent will go up at the campsite, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Even though we weren't able to officially start business at the campsite yet, while we need for visitors to be completely wowed by the wonders of life on our island, I'd appreciate anything you can do to help improve the island. Yes, do some weeding, plant some flowers, place some outdoor decorations to enhance the scenery. I'm on it, little man. Fuji saying, bada bing, a bada boom. A bada bing, a bada boom. Let's do some Nook shopping, shall we? Let's do some fucking Nook shopping. Hand cart. This could be good if we're planning on doing a little patch. Like a patch. Vest with binoculars. Ooh, with the outdoor shorts, that could be a nice combo. Oh, we can go check out the clothing shop today, can't we? All right, let's see if there's anything new to get today. The first campsite villager has to be smug. Oh, really? I hate smug mugs. Yeah, this is my current pathetic flag. It's meant to be the Italian flag with a cold cut of meat in the center. But I don't think it looks like that. I don't really think it looks like anything. Which is where I'm asking you guys to help and make me a flag fitting for the island of Gabagool. Let's say it properly. Put some respect on it as you say it, you know? Put some respect on that name. Something I enjoy in The Sopranos is, so this is something we always say now whenever we go like out to a restaurant, particularly like an Italian restaurant that does like pasta or whatever. You have to ask, and you guys, I'm going to ask you guys to do this as well from now on. This is going to be part of your lexicon from now on because it's now part of mine. When you're asking someone about like how the sauce is, you don't say how's the sauce tonight. No. You say how's the gravy tonight. How's the gravy tonight? So that's what, and then, ooh, a magic set. Do you guys like close-up magic? Would I be cool? Would you consider me cool if I started learning close-up magic? Did you know that Lady Gaga was on a Sopranos as a teenager? I did not know that, no. How's the gravy tonight? Maybe you guys need to come to this, maybe you need to ask that on my stream as well. I'm completely on board with that. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. How's the gravy tonight? You got me on the dash train. I really vibe with the alignment. Hell yeah, I did dash tonight. It's become a bit of an obsession now. I do have it's now become it's almost like a ritual. I do have to have a dash with dinner now every night. A dinner dash. I dine and dash, you could say. We need to make another bridge, actually. So let me get that going right now as well. Let me get another bridge. Let me get another bridge. Can I also do another villager house? We only have 5 villagers right now. Pale Seashell and Grace, thank you for the follows. Welcome on in, dudes. Guys, if I can get a Dash sponsorship, I'll be so happy. We gotta get that Dash sponsorship. What should I do? I'm looking for folks to participate in customization workshop. I don't want, I should just do the workshop. All right, we have to do the workshop, clearly. I'm gonna charge my Switch, wanna play Animal Crossing? Hell yes, dude, get on. Hop on Animal Crossing. All right, about that workshop. Ready to dip your toes into the delightful waters of customization? I'd love to. Tony Chocolonely should sponsor you. They bloody shouldn't, actually, because, and I'm going to tell you something right here, guys. I got an email the other day from Sainsbury's. Do you know what that email said? We are recalling all Tony, well, of one brand, one type of Tony Chocolonely. We have to recall all of this Tony Chocolonely because there are rocks and gravel reported in the batch, so we have to recall it all. And guess what? I saw that email and I said, "Oh, Sophie, look at this. Isn't this weird?" And she was like, "Oh shit, I need to send this to my mum right now because she literally has a bar of it sitting on her worktop right now with the gravel in it. Rocks and dirt and gravel and shit, yeah." It was there. I saw it today. I saw it when I went over today. There's a bar on the, yeah, dangerous stuff, guys. We live in dangerous times where people are putting gravel in chocolate. The ad ruined the punchline. It's like it wasn't really a punchline. It's more of a, I'm telling a tale of woe. I think it was just the Easter eggs, no? I think it was the bar. It was the bars. It was the bars. Who would eat gravel? Haha, that's so weird, haha. Kenmoos, do you eat gravel? I'm not judging, but do you eat gravel? A bit of gravel will be fine. I always got given a bit of gravel as a kid. That's concerning. That's concerning, I think. Up north, we eat gravel for breakfast. Interesting. This is explaining a lot right now. This is explaining a lot. Chris, when you come to visit in May, book your tickets. It's happening. Actually, I do need to text you about this. We are going to be playing. Thank goodness you're here. I was gonna say I think you should leave. It's in the same sort of realm of names. We're gonna be playing Thank Goodness You're Here together, and I cannot wait to see you laugh your pants off because it is. I think it's exactly your kind of thing. It was exactly my kind of thing, so I think it'll be exactly your kind of thing. I've heard so much about this. It's really good. Yeah. Eating gravel. Sorry, talking about eating gravel. Reminded me of that. When I played it, I kept thinking Chris would have had a voice in it. Yeah, definitely. There's like one lady who says, she said something like, I want a pie. I want a pie. And it really reminded me of Chris. I just want a pie. I believe a brief explanation of my customization is ordered. You don't need to explain anything, mate. First, you'll need the item you want to customize along with the required number of customization kits. Then you'll need to customize your item on the workbench. Then you need to shove it up your ass. Sorry, you don't need to do that. I do believe you'll find this easier to understand once you try it yourself. Yeah, I just need to do it. This session is to make a wooden wardrobe. The wardrobe you'll make as well has closets and chests. Okay. You can use them to easily change into any clothes you have stored in storage. You could use your custom colored wardrobe to put your own fashion show. I'm not going to be doing that. That freedom of expression is just the sort of thing that we enjoy here on Gabagool. Oops, you're going to need a DIY recipe for a feast. Let me send you that over now. Why is everyone slapping me? Oh, because it's the thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness you're here. Thank you, Mothologist, Silver Lining, Purple Mouse. Thank you for the slaps. Sorry, I was wondering there. Why is everyone... Kiwi Parasol, thank you. Why is everybody slapping me? Happy slaps. Do you guys remember who was I talking to about this the other night? Oh, I can't say. But I was talking to someone about this the other day. Grandma Moonbeam, thank you for the bits as well. Happy slapping. Absolutely diabolical. Dizzy Toad, thank you. Absolutely diabolical behavior. Sorry, I want to build a bridge. I don't want to do this customization work. I want to build a bridge. Silverline, thank you. 10 Bob. Thank you for the 10 Bob. Black Panther, thank you. Yeah. You can't say. I can't say. If I'd said, I'd have to delete the stream and I'd have to delete your computers, everybody. He's been talking to Keir Starmer. Don't know. But I have been talking to John Pork. John Pork has been calling me quite a bit recently, and there is an uncanny resemblance between John Pork and Keir Starmer. Let's talk about infrastructure. There are a number of things we can discuss, but what do you have in mind? Bridges. Bridges. Demolish something. I want to demolish Tammy's house. That's right, she's not here. Will you accept this call? I bloody won't. I bloody won't. I have to, though. Was it Greg Davies because you're on Taskmaster? No. Let's do another suspension bridge, I think. Word on the street is that John Pork is no longer with us. Yeah, no, John Pork was sadly gunned down, riddled with bullets and thrown into a river, so he is no longer with us, sadly. Sad. Sad stuff, real sad stuff, as you can hear in my voice. Sorry, I was going to say, yeah, so does anybody here remember Happy Slapping? Some of it, this might be a bit before some of your guys' time. It was a phenomena in the early 2000s where, and this is not a nice thing, people would like basically slap someone and film it on their little crappy phone, their little sort of 1 megapixel phone, and they think it'd be the funniest thing in the world. And it wasn't the funniest thing in the world. It was abuse. I never liked it. It's not something that I engaged with. I don't think I ever got happy slapped, but yeah. The thing I was saying the other day to my friend was that I can't imagine what it must be like now to be in school where everybody has a fucking 4K camera in their pocket at all times, ready to capture all of the odd little things that we did or do as teenagers. I did many odd little things at school that I am very happy were not immortalized forever. I can't believe that people are able to do that now. And like, you know, I've spoken a lot about how I had a difficult time in school. Bullying was something I experienced quite badly in school, and that was without smartphones and sort of the rampant use of internet, so I can't imagine how bad things must be now. I hope that it's not as bad as I imagine. I'm a teacher, can confirm schools are awful. Yeah, I don't know what needs to be put in place to make it not awful, but I hope that something is figured out because, yeah, it hurts my heart to think that kids might be going through a bad time because of all that. This wouldn't happen if John Pork was still with us. It wouldn't. John Pork would put things right. He would make things right. I believe in John Pork. Or for Prime Minister. John Pork for Prime Minister. I'm borrowing this money. Madness, but I'm gonna do it. It's crazy enough to work. That's something I hate about nightlife. I wish I could go out and dance without the knowledge that someone could be recording. Oh, I didn't even think about that. As somebody who doesn't go out, I was gonna say at night, but as someone who doesn't go out, yeah, I can't imagine. No, I go. I'm kidding. I go out. I hit up all the clubs. You'll catch me in every club every time. Yeah, I can't imagine like being filmed. You know, you're just trying to like enjoy life, trying to do a little dance, and some asshole is like, I'm going to film this and post it for the world to see. Don't do that. Can this not go here? Please! Please! Just go here. You son of a gun. You absolute son of a gun. Oh, it can go here. No, it can't. You could bury more money what you dig up from gold spots. How can you? It's not 10k not the max. It's 30k the maximum. Can I go diagonal? Nope. I really wish it could go here. I guess it's going to have to go over here. That's okay. This is fine. I was thinking about this the other day. I've not been to this is gonna sound bad, but let me elaborate. I've not been to a gym for a very long time. I exercise in other ways. I have a home gym basically. I don't go out to exercise. I do it at home. But what I was gonna say is when I did last sort of go, when I was more of a regular, maybe like 10 years ago, I used to have what do you call it? A membership, and I used to go. People weren't really filming themselves and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want to go now, and I wouldn't want to be filmed working out and stuff. Because you even like being accidentally in the back of somebody else's shot. It's such a big thing, isn't it? Like the sort of like the gym culture of like, you know. I don't think there's anything actually wrong with filming yourself. If you want to film yourself, like in a public space, I think you just got to be mindful that like if somebody doesn't want to be in your shot, you have to respect that. Don't film other people. Don't intentionally film other people. Especially not to like mock or anything like that. But if you want to film yourself to like kind of like have a look at your form or whatever like that, you know, I don't have a problem with that. Just, you know, just when it comes to like people being like, hey, I think I'm in your shot and I don't really want to be in like put on the internet. Can you not do that? And then, you know, it's when people start kicking off. That's not fair. That's not cool. But yeah, I just wouldn't want to be filmed. Well, I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about how many, ooh! A present for me. Who sent this? Was this one of you guys? Did one of you guys send a gift to my island? Who was it? Who sent me this little gift? Ooh, a bug. We need this. This is a new bug. Who sent me this? I'm not gonna open it until maybe Yoda. Wait, did Yoda send it? Who sent this? I just need confirmation of who's. Well, it's quite a few people. It was me. Quite a few people only. Oh, it was collect. Right. So you guys. This is so sweet. So you guys banded together to get me a gift, and you sent it to my island via hot air balloon. So that was not a hot air balloon, but you get what I'm saying. What did you guys get me? You got me 10,000 bells? Guys, how did you know? It's my favorite thing. You know I love money. Oh, you guys are the greatest, honestly. You know I love money. We all chipped in one Peach buck. That is so sweet. We have a question for PJ in chat. Where should my partner and I go for my birthday weekend in the UK? Ideally accessible by train. Where are you traveling from, may I ask, Natural Log of X? Where are you traveling from? Oh, the night owl is awake. Assess these. Where could you go in the UK? Well, near Leeds. Oh, so you're from near Leeds. So you're near Leeds. And you want to go somewhere via train. How far is the Lake District from... how far is the Lake District from Leeds? Whitby! Go to Whitby! Whitby is fun! I don't think I've ever been to Whitby before. Make a donation. York is nice. Oh yeah, York is very nice. I've been to York. It's very nice. Norfolk? Yeah, Norfolk. I've been to Norfolk. Lake District from Leeds is pretty manageable. I suppose maybe that's more of a driving situation, actually. Did I make my donation? I think I did. That's probably more of a driving situation. Probably. I don't know if... I've never actually been... I don't know if you can get a train there. How about Scunthorpe? Scunthorpe? That doesn't sound like a nice place to go. I don't think you would want to go to Scunthorpe, just based purely on the name alone. It sounds like scum. It sounds like scum. Yeah, Grimsby doesn't sound very nice. Come to Scumland. Scumland. All right. What are you selling? I need to go talk to this one, don't I, every day? So they will lighten up. If you need something, could you talk to the other hedgehog, please? It's not often in this game that it's not often in this game that people refer to each other as the animal that they are. Like, nobody says like, oh, Eric is such a cool deer, or isn't Cookie a cool dog? I feel like they don't often do that, right? But then she was just like, talk to the other hedgehog. Wow, this is cool. Oh, this is here again. Well, I already have that. I need to complete my outfit, but none of this is... Whoa. No, absolutely not. Ooh, what do you think, guys? Slip dress? I've worn a dress like this before. For fun. I did it for fun as well. I don't know where the photo is. There is a photo somewhere lurking around the internet. But I'm Kayla, thank you for the 36 months. An evening stream, a rare sighting, although in the middle of the afternoon here. Yes, this is indeed a little bit rare, isn't it? It's a little bit rare. A little bit rare for me to stream this late. Oh, these shoes are quite cool. Do these match the outfit? Well, I don't like the hearts, actually. The hearts are a little bit... Not quite right. I think there's nothing in here for me today, I don't think. Nothing I'm really... Yeehaw. They taste. Yeehaw. Prom crown? I hope Johnny will go to prom with me. I hope Johnny Pork will go to prom with me. Yeah, nothing for me today. How many bits for a soother? What's a soother? Oh, the soother. Oh, what was that? Oh, as in the baby? No. I cannot be bought, everybody. I cannot be bought. I hope Johnny Pork will go to prom with me. It's just... He's in a real bad place at the minute. He's really fallen in deep with the sharks. I hope nothing bad happens to him. Last night at 10:36 p.m., Jonathan Pork was maliciously gunned down in cold blood by the river, and his body was tossed aside like old pork. Sorry, I don't think no news anchor would ever say anything like that. They would not be so blasé about it. What a thing to happen. It was very sad. Is John Pork the Gabagool of Gabagool? And he might be. Who knows? I think we're gonna go to Edinburgh and Spa Castle. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, to a spa/castle, not Spa Castle. That'd be quite cool. A spa in a castle. What did I walk into? Wait, you walked into the stream? A spa castle sounds rad. Yeah, that does sound good. Welcome to Gabagool. I still need to give this goddamn lost item back. And then we need to go swimming. Imagine the masseuse wears a full suit of armor. And they use like a mace as like a meat tenderizer, like on your back. How's that for you, sir? Except their face is like covered in metal, so it's just like, and how's that for you, sir? I submit! I submit! I need an axe. I need to chop down this goddamn tree that's blocking my house. You're barred from ever running a spa? No! That's my dream, is to run a spa. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Oops, don't put that on the floor. Have some respect. Why not just eat the fruit and use the shovel? No, I do need to do that. I didn't have any fruit in my inventory at the moment, at that moment in time, but I will. Can I... Your storage is full? Fuck off. Full of what? Oh, stuff. Oh, I need a bigger house. It's full of trash. It's full of weeds. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Right, well, you know what we have to do, guys. Yeah, we need to upgrade. You need to upgrade to a new face. Okay, let's go pay off this bridge. Not Jiminy and his crickets. I hope Jiminy Cricket will go to prom with me. I feel like I started a thought earlier and then didn't finish it. Do I see some familiar art in a certain auction? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's very cryptic. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Leaf. Oh, Leaf buys the weeds. Sell weed to Leaf. Sure, I'll help. Why you smile? I'm always smiling. I am always smiling. That's the thing. Isn't that like a quote from the Jonker? That's why I am always smiling. Right, we need to go. Let's sell this weed and go find Eric. Let's go for a swim and do some unpopular opinions. Let's do some unpopular opinions. John Pork gave me these scars. Do you want to know how I got this pork? Do you want to know how I got these scars? My father was John Pork. Oh, fuck, my chair. Place item. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. Let's keep going. All right. Who is John Pork? Serious question. He is a virtual... if I remember correctly, he's a virtual influencer. He's a pig man. He's a virtual pig man influencer. If I'm saying that correctly. Please don't show us John Pork. I'm not going to. Don't worry, I'm not going to. Let's talk weeds. Oh,
Paige, are you interested in selling some weeds? Yeah, I know how it feels to start pulling weeds and suddenly realize, wow, this could take a while.
huh?
But gardening should make you happy, Peach. Which is why I have decided to buy weeds from you at a very special high price point. And if you act now, I'll double what you place in Nook's Cranny's offer. That's 20 bells.
Oh. We're gonna be rich. I'm gonna be a millionaire. Oh. That's not as much as I thought I was gonna get. Excuse me, sorry, I just promised my chat I was gonna be a millionaire. Now I'm going to have to... Now I'm gonna have to... Do you know how embarrassing it's gonna be now for me to turn around and admit to everybody that I'm in fact not a millionaire? Although we can take a photo, so let's do that. Well, what's the 8 PM music? I've not heard that for quite a while. Ka-cha! We did it. I can help you make you one. You can help make me a millionaire? Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. Yeah, I think if I was going to be, if I had to choose between being a millionaire or a billionaire, I would choose to be a millionaire, I think. Oh, let me actually tell you something that I watched. I've been watching. Just finished last night. I watched a show called Secret Millionaire Dollar. Secret Millionaire Dollar. Secret. Does somebody please know what this is? I can't remember. $1 Million Secret. We got there. Thank you very much, N Magical Dinosaur. I watched a show on Netflix called $1 Million Secret. It's a show hosted by Peter Serafinowicz, of all people.
Hey, you did it!
Thank you. Peter Serafinowicz, of all people, is the host. And a group of... It's kind of like The Traitors, a little bit. It's like a game of deceit. It's a game of puzzles and lying and stuff like that. Maybe I'd be good at it. Who knows? And yeah, oh, another star, lovely. And you have to basically, it's hard to explain that. Like basically, one person in this castle gets $1 million put in their box. Nobody knows whose box the $1 million has gone in. You have to work together to like figure out who the millionaire. Ooh, a bug. Look at this. You have to figure out who the millionaire is and like vote them out, basically. And then when you vote them out, the $1 million moves to somebody else's box. There are also other ways where the $1 million moves around. For example, like they have secret agendas they have to complete. Like somebody might be like, okay, your secret agenda. So they'll say to the millionaire at the beginning of the day, your secret agenda for today is, and if you do this, you get an extra prize. They're like, if you, is that a bug we need? No. If you can get 3 people to name, or if you can get somebody to name 3 Justin Timberlake songs, that was actually a really hard one, then, and you get away with it and nobody clocks onto you, then you get an extra special, like, bonus, basically. Honestly, it was quite a good show. It was actually pretty good, I would say. It's on Netflix if you want to check it out. We finished last night. It's only 8 episodes, I think. It was actually all right. Shryu, thank you for the follow. Make a donation. They sort of do that on Big Brother. Yeah, yeah, I can see that being like a Big Brother-y type of thing. You probably like The Devil's Plan. I have watched The Devil's Plan. The Devil's Plan is a Korean game show, isn't it? I remember watching The Devil's Plan and being like, all right, I'm into this, let's go. And then they start explaining the first task. And it was like, okay, right, so I'm following. So, okay, so they have to do this, they have to do this, or okay, they have to do this. And then they keep explaining it, and they keep explaining it, and they keep explaining it for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, I'm lost. I'm so lost. What do they have to do? And then they play it, and you're like, oh, well, this is, I get it. Very, very simple, actually, when you see them play it. But when they explain it, I'm like, I do not get this at all. I did talk about this before when I first watched it. Oh, there's another season coming. Interesting. I tell you what Korean show I really liked. I really liked, is it called Physical 100? I'm getting in my wetsuit. Physical 100 I thought was very good. It was like weirdly inspiring. I was watching it and I was like, oh, damn. This makes me want to do something crazy. Like, I want to, like, learn a sport or something like that. This makes me want to, like, take up CrossFit or something like that. The people on that show are so goddamn impressive. Who knows? Maybe one day. Keep doing my rowing. Keep doing my my weights. I watched a show called Silent Library. It was so funny. Silent Library? What's Silent Library? Is that a show where you're in a library and you have to make each other laugh, but you're in a library so you're not allowed to laugh? Hello, Varna. Yes, this is a PJ. Whoa, giant crab. This is a PJ After Dark stream, but I don't think I've gone... Nothing unhinged has happened yet that I can remember, so I think we're in the clear at the minute. We might have escaped the night madness. No, John Pork is not unhinged. John Pork is like normal. That's normal stuff. That's normal talk. You say that, and yet. Girth was mentioned. McDonald's adult toy. Yes, I did say these things, didn't I? These were more slip of the tongue, I think. This was more of a slip of the tongue. Clown milk. Okay, all right. I don't know. I feel like I would say that on my regular stream, would I not? They make painful challenges? Oh, really? Okay. Silent Library. I'll check it out. Add all the shows to my watch list? Yeah, they're pretty good, honestly. They're pretty good. PJ now does Lilo sponsorships. What's Lilo? Is that the sex brand? No, they've never approached me. They've never approached me. It is indeed. Okay, yes. I think I've seen that. I think I've probably seen other people promote that, but I don't think I could. You know, you know that we are a very Christian community, and I don't think that's the kind of thing I should be promoting. Quote 69, everybody. Just if you need further explanation, quote 69. Thank you very much. Quote 69. Delilah Deer, thank you for the fresh 3 months of subs. Thank you very much. No, not quote 1. Quote 69. See, it's not worked there. It's not because there's a bit of a cooldown. So we need to try that again. I got a scallop. Oh shit, here comes Pascal. Sockle in my cockles. I don't think we've got a cockle yet, have we? Hey man, about that scallop of yours, can I have it? Sure, here you go. I have seen a bit of the floor is lava, yeah. It's funny, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I've seen it's a bit cheesy, but it's kind of like it's that sort of like I would go whenever I go over to Dan and Phil's place in the morning. That's like a morning show. It's like we're having our breakfast, we're talking, but we want a little something silly on in the background. You put on the floor is lava. That's what that kind of show is for me anyway. Vicky Bobblefrogs, thank you for the 2 months. Hey, just popping in to celebrate 2 months. I can't stay, but I'll catch you in the VOD. Hey, no worries, dude. Thank you very much. Catch you in the VOD. Sex is illegal in the eyes of God, everybody. When God made this beautiful world, and this is a quote directly from the Bible, and he said, I ban sex. It is illegal and a crime. How a baby's born? Different way. Different. Cloning machines, etc. This is all in the Bible. This is verbatim, a quote from the Bible. Baby cloning machines. Yeah. Look it up. Read a freaking dictionary, why don't you? From once in a while. Okay, but gay sex is fine. I'll have to consult the Bible on that one. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be fine. I'll check the Bible. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know. How does God feel about lesbians? I don't. He's not a personal friend of mine. I don't know him. How would I know what he thinks about that? Zinsering, thank you very much for the 3 months. Welcome back to you, dude. Thank you. You're not besties? No, he won't return my phone calls. God won't return my phone calls. God won't return my prayers. You've clearly read the Bible, so you know more than us. I know a thing or two about a thing or two, let's just say. Oh, we got a fast one, baby. Fast one, baby. How does that song go? I'm looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. How does it go? I'm looking for some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I think that's in the Bible somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I make sure to every time I get here, you. Every time I stay in a hotel, I make sure to read. The Bible. I'm looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Is it this evening? I can't remember. Close enough. You can't spell John Pork without God. Yeah, you're right. I just tried to do it and I couldn't do it. Rip John Pork. Thank you, Delilah dear, for the first time chat. That's a first time chat and a brand new subscriber there, saying Rip John Pork. Maybe we need to hold a ceremony at some point. No, I don't care about him that much. I'm glad John Pork is dead. Honestly, Jenok, there's a part of me that's glad as well. He was ruining this country. Lobster. We got a lobster. I'm looking for some lobster, baby, this evening. I need to know the real lyrics, otherwise I'm not going to be able to do this correctly. I'm looking for some hot stuff tonight. I'm just going to Google, I'm looking for some hot stuff tonight, everybody. Hot singles in your area. What's that? Meets? Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for lyrics. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight. Right, great. Now that we know that, now that we've cleared that up, we can do some fun bits. We can say stuff like, I'm looking for some hot lobster, baby, this evening. I'm looking for some lobster, baby, tonight. Just funny bits like that. Day Lune, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. Cold cuts in your area? I'm looking for some cold cuts, baby, this evening. Oh, Cake Jumper, hello! Hello, Cake. Welcome on in, and hello, Raiders. Sorry, I was just singing a little song about... You know what? You don't need to know about what I was singing. Cake, hello. I hope your Bloodborne adventure is going well. We're playing a game, for all the Raiders, we're playing a game that is a little bit more challenging, I would say, than Bloodborne. So don't sort of be afraid, by what you're seeing here. It's pretty intense stuff. I just beat Father Pascal. I hope you're, Cake. Every now and then I keep jumping in to see your Bloodborne adventures. I hope you're having a great time. It truly is one of my favorite games ever, and I'm so happy. I'm always so excited when somebody plays it for the first time. I'm like, oh, they're in for a treat. Can't believe she raided us into a horror game. I know, right? I mean, guys, this is like I'm saying, it's a little scary. Not safe for everybody. If you do have kids in the room, you are going to want to put them in the closet or something like that. Or, I don't know what you're supposed to do with kids. It's incredible. Beat Vicar Amelia first try today. Oh, great. I'm very happy for you. I remember the first time I played Bloodborne, I also beat Vicar Amelia on my first try. I don't want to put down your achievement because that is a very great achievement, but yeah, Vicar Amelia I got on my first try. There's a few I got on my first try. And I was feeling quite confident because all my friends were telling me, PJ, Bloodborne's so difficult. And I was like kind of cruising through. I was beating the bosses. I was like, this game ain't so tough. I won't say exactly what, because I know you don't want any spoilers. I'm not going to say specifically what. But then I did hit a boss that I was like, oh no. Oh no. And yeah, and I learned the true meaning of pain and fear. Wolves of Me, thank you for the fresh sub. Welcome on into you. Welcome, welcome. It means you know the big feeling. Yeah, it really is a great feeling. Beating a boss in general is always a great feeling. Mickle P, thank you for the follow. And Serendipity Simmer, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Oh, and for anybody who's just joining us, I do feel compelled to show you my hat that I got today. It says, Viva la Beaver. It was love at first sight.
Oh my God!
Viva la Beaver. Viva la Beaver. Viva, viva la Beaver. It's another little song we can sing sometime. Yeah, so we were singing...
Becoming more like your father.
How did you know that my father is a beaver? Who told you? My dad works at Nintendo and is also, get this, a beaver. Works at Nintendo? Check. Is a beaver? Check. He's ticking all the boxes. My dad is also, Real Talk, is a builder. Who else is a builder? Guys, I made a mistake. I realized this today. I was in Paris the other day, very casually. I was in Paris the other day, and I did visit Notre Dame, and I didn't film a video outside of it, and I didn't, where I could say, Notre Dame! I didn't do that, so I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Sorry, just talking about beavers and dams just made me remember that. Notre Dame! Pop goes the weasel. I need to make some room over here. So let's toss this on the floor. Notre Dame! Thank you, Fizzing Lisby, for the bits. Got to get the train back stat. Yeah, I need to jump on the train back to Paris immediately. Grace, thank you very much for the 3 months. Catching the stream from the air fryer. What? Oh, sorry. No, this is my inability to read kicking in here. Catching this stream from the air! Exclamation mark. Flying home from my work conference and happy to get an evening stream. Yes. Sorry, but if you did tell me that there's like this brand new smart air fryer that plays Twitch videos or Twitch streams, I would believe you. I would believe you. I mean, isn't the fridges, you can go on the internet on a fridge now, right? It's huge. Massive even. Has technology gone too far? I'll leave that up to you guys to discuss. Yeah, you can watch YouTube on a fridge and Twitch on an air fryer. See, that would be great, because sometimes when I'm cooking in the kitchen, I do like to have like a stream on in the background, but that requires having like my laptop in the kitchen. Imagine, God, I need to take this on Dragon's Den. Imagine an air fryer that doubles up with like a little iPad screen in it. Holy shit, this could be huge, guys. By the way, for anyone who's new around here, I should also introduce my island. We're playing a brand new island of Animal Crossing. We're about seven days or so in, 7 or 8 days in, and it's called Gabagool because this is an island full of mobsters and mafioso type characters. The Godfather theme is our island tune. So please help yourself to some Gabagool. Orin the Trans Bandit, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Adrian George, thank you for the 8 months. Welcome on into you too. Thank you very kindly. Me playing Hollow Knight on my coffee maker. It could happen. It could happen. Never say never. Umbrella octopus. Yes, I will donate this, please. I'm a bit busy right now. Less weird than on bongos. What do you know about bongos, asked Alula. What do you know about bongos? I hope one day when I'm an elderly man, I can say to a group of children when they're playing Hollow Knight 10, whatever the 10th sequel to Hollow Knight is. Well, actually, at this rate, Hollow Knight 3, let's say. I hope that I can one day say, you know, I completed that game once with bongos, Donkey Konga bongos. I don't know why I would sound like that, but I want to be saying that one day to some kids. You little whippersnappers, you don't know how good you've got it. When I was your age, I had to play Hollow Knight with the bongos. The Donkey Konga bongos. Ooh, we get a lot of money from... Honestly, I think this fishing is pretty good for money. We still don't know how to build more houses for our villagers, unfortunately, so we are currently stuck at 5 villagers. Hollow Knight was so good, if I'm being honest, I quit after I saved all the grubs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna... I need to do more crafting, really, don't I? Your accent changes when you pass 70. I have heard that happens, yeah. I have heard that happens. Not looking forward to that. Where the fuck is Eric? This isn't Eric's house. Where does Eric live? Oh, he's gone there. He might be in bed. He might have gone to bed. I have something for him, and he might have gone to bed. Let's go check.
Hot dogs, that's nothing.
You got your smug
God.
campsite villager. Oh, my smug. I hate the smug. I hate the smug. He's a night owl. Oh, okay, good. Wait, do some villagers, are they really like that? Some villagers are like night owls and stuff like that? What do you think of my place? Make it yourself comfy. Yeah, drop something. Drop something, punk? You've been doing a bit of littering on my island. You mean our island, right? I know what I said. Show me what you're talking about. Addy Ling, thank you for the Prime sub. My favorite bag I've been looking everywhere for. Him? God, even the bags have pronouns now. You cannot escape it. I think we need to uninstall Animal Crossing, guys. I can't believe Animal Crossing is woke. I can't believe you found him. Animal Crossing gone woke. I'm sick of it. What did I see the other day? Oh my god, I saw it surely can't be real, but you never know with the internet. I saw Aviv, thank you for the follow, and Adeline. Did I say thank you? Thank you for the Prime sub. I saw somebody was taking a shot. So somebody was listening to this song that was like a... Maybe you know what I'm even talking about here. Somebody was listening to a song that was like a country song about pronouns, and they were like taking it was like an anti-pronoun song, and somebody was taking a shot every time they said a pronoun. Hang on a minute. Anti-pronoun country song. It might be like somebody made the song as a joke, because I cannot believe it's real. Country singer ridiculed as he attacks the whole pronoun thing, only to make one classic mistake. But it can't be real. I am so skeptical of everything on the internet these days. But maybe it's real. I need to know the lyrics. Here's a new... What's the lyrics? What's the lyrics? Kyle Coolahan. Kyle Coolahan. Just give me... In the excerpt shared on social media, he sings, I never understood the whole pronoun thing or why people think it was okay to push their agenda till we believe. Or burning our flag and waving their own, talking trash, but they don't want to go home because they're in the land of the free. And so basically this person, like, he uses like pronouns in every sentence of the song. And this bozo doesn't realize that he's doing it. It, their, our, yeah, it's so funny. And this person's listening to it and she's taking a shot every time she hears one. Yeah. Very funny. Anyway, so yeah, shop uniform. What? I have to work now? Oh no, now I have to work
Suck it
now.
up, Buttercup, and let's do it.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Let's do it. Suck it up, Buttercup. Let's do it. He said get to work sweaty. He did do that, didn't he? And he called me sweaty. I gotta get out of America, man. Nuclear Self, I welcome you to the United Kingdom, the most united country in the world. That's impressive that I managed to say that with a mostly straight face. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was who I'm referring to here. And honestly, after today, it doesn't matter. I don't know. It doesn't matter who it was. It was someone, I guess. No, the UK is not a great comparison, though. Zero, 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 zero. I love how it says zero. Zero, 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 zero. Zero, 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 zero. Or you can join that revolution. Viva la Beaver. Yes, who wants to join my Viva la Beaver revolution? Secretly Cupid, thank you for the follow. UK is Diet US. I've never thought of it that way. I've never thought of it that way, you know? Don't. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put some on my toilet. I'm going to maximize space in my inventory. So we can do a real big... Oops. Okay. So we can do a real big fishing adventure. I'll leave the ladder. You never know. We might need the ladder to get back. We probably won't, but I'll leave it. Beevolution! The Beaver Revolution. The Beevolution. Very good, Snailery. Thank you for that. Do people in the UK make country music? What would that even sound like? UK country music. I think I mentioned this before, but when I went to Banff a couple of years ago, we rented a car. Oh, my storage is full. Son of a gun. Oh, I can't... Oh. We rented a car, and we were listening... As we were driving around, we were listening to the radio. And, there was this song that we heard that was just so funny. I can't remember... I mean, hang on. Let me, drop item. What's the song? Little Texas. There's a group called Little Texas. There's a song... Is it... There was a song that we heard. We thought it was the funniest thing ever. There was like so much country music that we were listening to. Duper Kamaguru. Thank you for the follow. There was like so much country music coming on the... Yes! Is it this? God bless Texas. Little Texas. Okay, let me... Just give me the lyric. Why is it so hard to find lyrics these days? The chorus goes, God bless Texas with his own hand. I don't know how, I can't remember how the tune goes, but it was like, with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land, gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas. God bless Texas, everybody. God bless Texas Texas is apparently heaven. I know that song. You know that song? God did not bless Texas, native Texas. Okay, well, you need to take that up with the songwriter. You need to take that up and say that they are spreading false information. They did a Ford truck commercial version of that song. Did they really? Maybe it's a popular song, but yeah, basically, it came on the radio, and we just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Oh, there's another thing over here. We thought it was the funniest thing in the world that, basically, because all the music, I don't want to play it on my stream, so I'll get muted. All the music pauses.
From Texas with love, no.
Thank you, Blue the Psychic. All the music, like, they go through the Texas, they go through the chorus, the music pauses, and it goes, God bless Texas. And we just thought it was so funny. Jay Bucky, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back to you. An actual Shub as well, thank you for the 26 months. Pasta La Vista, White Beaver Lover Revolution. Pasta La Vista. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to steal that, I think. Pasta La Vista. Have you heard the song Fancy Like Because You'd also find that one ridiculously funny? It doesn't ring a bell. I don't really know if I remember that one.
God bless Texas.
Thank you, Sophmonk. Thank you for the bits. That's wonderful. Hello, Poppy. At night. At night. Isn't that a SpongeBob thing? At night. What are the star fragments? So, if you ever see shooting stars in the sky and you wish on the stars, the next morning they appear on your beach, and you collect them up and you can use them in crafting recipes. Now, I don't actually know if I have any crafting recipes that involve the star fragments. I must have at least one, right? Let's have a look. Pearl. Mermaid chair. Ooh, this is quite nice. Oh, I should get some petals and make this. Oh yeah, I should get some petals. Oh, I can make this now. Yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, I can make the Star Wand. Celeste, yes, Celeste gives them to you. You're right. Yes. The ocean is no place for a squirrel. I think I saw a squirrel today. I think I saw a stoat carrying a squirrel at the place. I couldn't get a photo of it. It was either a stoat or a polecat or a weasel. And it was carrying a squirrel. No. We all saw it. We all saw it. We were trying to work out what it was. Is sex allowed in Texas? I must check with you, PJ, just in case. You don't need to check. I mean, I'm not from Texas, so I couldn't possibly answer that. I think you need to check with someone who lives in Texas. I imagine it's probably not illegal there. Or maybe it is, I suppose. I don't know. No, the problem is I couldn't get a picture. I tried to get a picture, but I couldn't. But when our group was trying to figure out what exactly it was, it did remind me of a very funny, cringy story from my childhood. And I know I've told this before, but I'm going to tell it again because maybe some people haven't heard this, and it made me laugh just thinking about it. Basically, you know how sometimes you can't hear a word, you can't hear a specific word without thinking of a certain memory? So does anybody in the chat, obviously, yeah, does anybody in the chat, if I say the word weasel, does anybody in chat know what Kick the PJ story I'm talking about when I say the word weasel? Because some people might not know that. Some people might. Plan from outer space. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay. Don't remember? Okay, it might jog your memory when I tell you, or maybe you haven't heard it before. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, I'm sure I've told this before. Basically, I can't hear the word weasel without remembering a very specific memory. The memory is as follows. This is a good swimming story. This is a good thing to do while swimming. Telling old tales while swimming around the ocean. When I was a child, maybe like, I want to say I was like maybe 8 years old. 8 or 9 years old. I got this like little toy weasel. This little toy weasel on like a keychain, and it was the softest thing in the world. It was so wonderfully soft, and I was obsessed with it. I was totally obsessed with it, and I would just play with it all the time, right? And then my sister's a few years older than me. She had some friends over, and I kept like sort of like I was kind of like being the younger brother, bothering the sister kind of thing, bothering the friends. And my mum and dad were like, PJ, stop going to her room, stop bothering her and her friends. And I said, and again, obviously as a kid, completely innocent, I said, but I want to show the girls my weasel. And my parents laughed, and I was like, why are they laughing? I'm 8 years old, so like I have no like, you know.
No, God, please, no, no.
I have no idea of like what that could possibly mean, you know. But and so that's just one of those things that just remains burnt onto my brain. That phrase, but I want to show the girls my weasel, is completely just burnt onto my brain for all time. And alas, I did not get to show them my weasel. Where is the weasel now?
Great job.
Probably in the attic of my parents' house. My parents never threw away anything, man. Everything we owned as kids, in the attic. Nothing was ever thrown away. Every Happy Meal toy, every video game box, in the attic. Nothing ever thrown away. It's incredibly nostalgic to go back to my parents' house, go in the attic and look through all my old toys, all my old like boxes of toys. It's wild, man. Do you keep all your items too? I keep most of my things, I would say. I keep most of my things. A time capsule attic, yeah, kind of cool. Honestly, it is. It makes me really sad to think that one day, like, I am gonna have to get rid of that stuff for whatever reason. It's a sad thing to think about. You know, my parents are happy just keep it in there for now for no real reason, just to, you know, hang on to those memories. But like, someday there'll be no reason for me to keep a Happy Meal toy from 1993. So like, it's gonna have to go. Hard to let go, really hard to let go of stuff, yeah. My partner's mum got rid of his Commodore 64. No! That's rough, man. There's a video I've been writing a video actually that I really want to make, and I'm going to make it very soon. I need to go to my parents' house to get some things actually for it. I want to make a video about, right, so we all know, I won't go too into detail because obviously I don't want it to be I want it to be fresh for people when they view it. You know the whole meme about how millennials, they won't get rid of their boxes. I want to make a video about that. You know, phone boxes, sure, okay. Laptop boxes, okay. But I think I want to put a focus on like the sentimental memories that are attached to certain boxes. You know, my parents still have my Super Nintendo box in the attic. The Super Mario All-Stars Nintendo box, the N64, the GameCube. They have all those boxes, and it's, I think for somebody to sort of like, almost like, again, I don't want to go too into detail. I've written like a lot of stuff down. I need to formulate this into a proper video. But I will say the top line thing is there's almost a smug nature to the people who are like, throw away your boxes. Millennials, you don't need those boxes. Throw them away. It's almost disguised as a kind of like, hey, I'm looking out for you. I'm doing you a favor by saying you don't need that. But actually, I think there's a smug nature behind it that's actually them being like, I have no sentimental value towards the things that you're clearly sentimental about, so you need to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Leave it from your life. But and here's the big thing. People that say these things, not everybody, some people that say these things are at an age where maybe they've not kind of like, they're just not old enough maybe to like have developed like somehow, I don't want to say, I don't want to make a blanket statement where I say everybody. Some people are, you know, will one day get to that age where they will look back fondly on things from their childhood, and, you know, the younger generations will say to them, throw away your Minecraft Happy Meal toy. You don't need it. But, you know, like, to those people, it's not just a box, or it's not just a ridiculous little thing. It's like it's a thing that houses so much memories, and like it, you know, something like a box. I will never ever get rid of my Super Nintendo box, not just because it's a cool thing to have, and like as a collector it's a cool thing to have, but it's like, this box is a fucking time machine. I can hold this box, and it takes me back to the night that we went to Toys R Us and picked this up in, like, what, 1995 or whatever year it was? That's powerful stuff. And what, you want me to trash it because question mark? You don't, like, because you don't really know why? Because you don't need that clutter in your house. You let me worry about what clutter I have in my house, and you live your minimalistic lifestyle. Anyway, so I've got, as you can see, it's quite a spicy topic for me, and I think I've got some things I want to say, and I think I want to make quite a sort of a nice. I think I can see what the video is in my head, and I think I kind of know what I want to make, and yeah, I've been writing for it, and I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna bloody well do it. Also, it's at an age like people are growing into their skin, and as such can be a bit insecure, anti-cringe. That kind of mentality inevitably seeps into the rest of their life and how they view other people and their interests. Loki, what a fantastic take. I think you're absolutely right, yeah? I think you're absolutely correct. Again, they'll get there. I think all of those people who are so, like, blasé about, like, you don't need this thing, get rid of it. They will one day, you know, the time will tick over a little bit. They'll get into their 30s and so on, and they'll be like, oh man, I really nostalgic. Oh, they also might not. You know, there's also a chance that they might not be nostalgic for the things from their childhood, especially because things are so different now to like when I was a kid, things are very different for how kids are now. I think this isn't, and again, I want to make it very clear that this can't be a blanket, like, applies to everyone kind of thing. But, you know, we live in things are moving faster than ever now, and, like, things are getting produced cheap so they can just, like, be used once and then thrown away. Clothes are being produced so they can be worn a few times, then move on to the next season, move on to the next clothes, which, by the way, is not something that I promote or do or enjoy. Like, that's not I'm not into fast fashion. What can I say? I've been wearing the same t-shirt for like 3 days. I've been wearing this jacket for 6 years. But yeah, so, you know, that maybe actually kids might just not be nostalgic for the things that they are that are all about their lives now, because things are going to move so fast that in a week they probably won't even care about their current obsession, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Whereas for me, like, as a kid, like, the one toy that I was given, that weasel, this is why I can't do the maths. 25 years later, or however, I don't know, 24 years later, I don't know how long ago, 24 years later, I'm still thinking about that goddamn weasel keychain that I got given, that I really wanted to show the girls. I really just wanted to show the girls my weasel. And I'm still thinking about it, because it was like, I remember the way it felt. I remember I would constantly rub my hands over the tail because it was so soft. It was so soft. And I was so, like, you know, it would be like, right, this weasel has got to get me through the next few months, because I might not get another toy for a while, you know? Yeah, so anyway, so I'm very, you know. But what I do hope that kids of today will grow up to be nostalgic about the things that they love now. I don't think nostalgia is like a generational thing. It's like, oh no, certain generations just won't have nostalgia. I think everybody will have nostalgia. I think it's natural, but maybe it might take a different shape. I think nostalgia might take a slightly different shape. I don't know exactly what. Viva la Weasel! This is madness, everybody. This is madness. Viva la Weasel. Love it. I keep a lot of my boxes for stuff like a cool pair of shoes, or technology like my iPad, my circuit box. I think it definitely makes stuff easier to keep secure when moving. Yeah, that's also a good point as well. I think that's also a good point, like, or resell, you maybe want to resell your phone, keep the box for that. Honestly, I think, and this comes with maybe age and maturity as well, but I'm also going to say this. This is more, I don't think this, I'm not really going to cover this in my video, but this is more of a PJ's on stream and is chatting a bit of shit kind of thought. But honestly, when you mature and you age a bit more, like, you realize, oh, maybe I should actually stop being a smug asshole trying to tell people how to live their lives, and actually I should just kind of like focus on my own life. I feel like there is a certain kind of like quality that comes with being a bit younger, and I know because I was there when I was younger. Maybe not as extreme, but there is, you know, that certain quality. Sorry, but we're going back straight back to fishing. We're having a deep talk, so we're fishing or diving or whatever. Yeah, just the whole, like, this is why I just think it's so, like, ridiculous and smug, just to have the audacity to tell anyone what they should do with their possessions. Throw away the box. You don't need the box. Okay. Swipe to the next video. Like, it's just, you know, it's insane. And I do think that those people will probably grow up and be like, all right, right, time to focus on my own life now. I've grown out of the phase where I used to tell people how to live their life. Although, unfortunately, some people do grow up to never break of that phase. And, you know, maybe they'll become a best-selling author, but they still have dog shit views and still try to enforce their views on other people. So, you know, unfortunately, some of those people, they don't grow out of that mentality. To those people, we say... you're a bozo. You're a bozo and we don't like you or respect you. Yoilim, thank you very much for the balloon. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Maybe they become the fucking president, unfortunately. If the president of the United States ever says, throw away your box, you don't need it, I'm going to shit my pants. Less judging, more acceptance, yeah. We just don't need... We don't need to judge other people. We just need to... You can either accept or just, like, move on with your own life. Cherry Blossom Umbrella. How wonderful. But yeah, I think definitely through working on yourself with aging and maturing, I do think that you become less judgmental as a person. I know I certainly have. I don't think I've ever been like super duper judgmental, but I definitely would catch myself in my younger years, kind of, you'd be out and about, maybe you'd see someone wearing something that you wouldn't personally wear. It might catch your eye and you might be like, what are they wearing? They look like whatever. I'd never do that ever anymore, ever. God no. Like, if anything, I have so much more compassion for people now. If I see someone wearing something that I probably wouldn't wear myself, I'm just like, fuck yeah. If that's me, I hope that wearing that makes that person happy. I hope, providing nobody's doing anything illegal, providing they're not wearing illegal clothes. What would illegal clothes be? Providing they're not wearing illegal clothes, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. If that makes them happy, all the power to them. Thinking and voicing is different. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And even if I ever did catch myself thinking anything like that now, I definitely wouldn't fucking voice it. I'd keep that shit, I'd keep those intrusive thoughts to myself. Because no good can ever come of voicing it. Keep it to yourself. But yeah, no, I rarely, very, very rarely, if ever, sort of think that way anymore. Come here, you. Oh, damn it. I have definitely become less judgmental, which took a lot of work coming from such a judgmental household growing up. Yeah, definitely. Depending, there's a lot about your upbringing there, like, you know, depending on what kind of environment you grew up in, can dictate things like that, and you actively have to learn to sort of not be that way. That's a lot of things you have to, like, sort of teach yourself ways to be. And it doesn't help that I mean, obviously we're all different ages in this chat, but like, you know, we're all probably within, probably like a 10-year. I think you guys are probably either 10 years below or above me, and within that, somewhere within that range. I think we probably grew up in a time, a very, very judgmental time. It was a time where, like, when we were on the cusp of like the internet, like there was a lot, so much more awareness now has come around. So much more awareness now is about sort of like the way you should treat people and like ways people identify and stuff. There's so much more awareness of that, and with awareness comes like, you know, just better attitudes towards stuff, and I think that's a good thing. I think it's so great that we're more aware of things now, because yeah, I grew up in 90s and the early 2000s. Just an absolutely terrible time for I mean, Little Britain, guys. Little Britain, for God's sake. That was on TV. That was on TV. People got paid to make that. They did, yeah. Yeah, it was a wild time. Yeah, if you've never heard of that show, yeah, what's Little Britain? If you've never heard of it before, honestly, no good can come from... the only reason that you might want to look that up now is to sort of have a glimpse into a small pocket of time in the UK where just awfulness was kind of like... awfulness was like laughed at and celebrated. Me and, you know, my friends and stuff, we were all kids when that show was coming out. We definitely didn't know, there were some things I didn't know better about, but there were definitely some things that made me feel uncomfortable. Am I bothered? Yeah, that was Catherine Tate, I believe. I didn't really ever watch Catherine Tate. I don't know if that was a problematic show. I wouldn't know, actually. Everyone in the office still says computer says no all the time. Yeah, there was a couple of sketches that I think were less problematic. I don't recall computer says no being a problem. They might have, don't quote me, it might have been. There was one sketch that I remember as a kid thinking was funny because it was so ridiculous, and it was the one where the guy goes into like a board game store and he was asking for like the most ridiculous board. He was like, he wanted a board game about a horse or something like that. I can't remember how it went. And the guy would always call to his wife and be like, "Do we have any board games about a horse or whatever?" That wasn't offensive towards anybody. So I remember as a kid just really enjoying that. But then I remember just being a kid and being like, I don't get the, I'd see some of the sketches. I'd be like, I don't get, what's the joke? Like, what? I don't get it. Like, why is this funny? Kind of thing. Which was probably, that was probably better awareness to have as a kid than I realized. But yeah, real bad. There's some real stinky sketches in there, and it was, yeah, a product of its time, as they say. A product of its time that we will, yeah. It's kind of like when people say like, "Oh, you can't joke about anything anymore." It's like, I think there are things. I think you can joke about probably more things than you realize. But there's a few. I think there are some things that you've got to like think about, like. What is the? I think you always have to say, well, what is the joke, and who is the butt of this joke, and like, is it a fair? Is it you know why do you feel like you need to make that joke? Because sometimes I feel like the people who say you can't joke about anything anymore, typically are the people who they don't really want to tell jokes. They just want to kind of be offensive and not get in trouble for it. I think things can still... I think a lot of subjects that people don't realize can be joked about can still be joked about. I think it just has to be done in the right way and by the right people. Like, for example, I feel like there's certain things that were probably off limits to me. Like, there'd be no reason for me to joke about certain things that maybe someone else would feel more comfortable joking about. Or would be more appropriate for them to joke about. If you get what I'm saying. I think it all... There's... Yeah. Some people never learn to grow emotionally and still finds it funny. It's still sad. Yeah, definitely. I think it's important to like do that work and help for your own sake. Just, you know, grow up. a bit, and then you'll realize. I don't know. Yeah, then you'll realize. Rowan Atkinson, every joke has a victim. Did he say that? I remember he definitely. I definitely know that he was part of the movement of kind of like you should be able to joke about anything, and like, which is you know, obviously I loved Rowan Atkinson as a kid. I loved Mr. Bean. I don't know. I mean, like every joke is a victim. Victim, such a strong word. I would argue probably not. I think jokes can be made without fucking victims. See you later, Mulch. Thank you for joining us. Have a good one. I don't think there needs to be a victim. It's not a crime. Joking should be funny and joking should be funny and like silly and fun. It doesn't have to have a victim. It's not a crime. I get what you. I get like I understand like so what's being saying there, but I disagree. I don't think that's the case. But then at the same time, I think sometimes if there is a victim, I think sometimes some of the funniest. I mean, this is maybe sort of my more British sensibilities here, but I think it's funnier when the butt of the joke is yourself. I think like when you're making a joke and you are you are the victim of the joke. I think that's sometimes the funniest, honestly. Some maybe sometimes the most self-aware kind of jokes as well. That's kind of I don't know. I don't know. I watch something like I Think You Should Leave is maybe one of one of the funniest things I've seen in recent years. And often, like, the only victim is, like, Tim Robinson, who is making a clown out of himself. Like, you know. I'm okay with jokes having victims if the victims are billionaires. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah. Well, that's the sort of punching up / punching down sort of thing. And, yeah, I know what you mean. I agree. Love a good billionaire joke. Bo Burnham's inside was 90% laughing at himself, 10% laughing at Jeff Bezos. That was a great song though, wasn't it? Jeffrey Bezos. I need to listen to that again. You did it! Yippee! Yeah, I did like Inside. I thought that was really good. God, what happens when we go swimming in Animal Crossing? At night, no less, the real shit comes out. The real shit comes out. Hello, Chelsea Joint. Welcome on in. Did you watch Back, PJ, with David Mitchell and Robert Webb? Back? I don't know if I've heard of Back. Is that recent or is that quite old? Deep Conversations in the Deep. We're diving deep and we're diving deep. Diving deep with PJ. This could be a whole this could be a whole thing. We go diving in Animal Crossing and we have deep conversations. Deep diving with Kick the PJ. No, I didn't see that, no. I like David Mitchell though. I think sometimes like also here's another little, not a hot take but just a take, I suppose. The motherfuckers who always complain you can't joke about anything anymore. Well, go on, tell a joke and make it funny. This better be fucking good. This better. Well, no, I don't want to do it. I'll just mean. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. You've made it perfectly clear, mate. Go on, tell a joke and make it really fucking funny. I dare you. Go on, Mr. Stand-up comedian. Let's hear it. No, I was just saying. Well, what were you just saying? Oh, I was just saying. So I don't know who this is, but yeah, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Did we didn't get anything new, did we? We're just selling all this, aren't we? Oop, in we go. Go off, King. Drag them. Maybe next time somebody says that. Maybe that's what I'm going to say. Maybe I'm going to challenge it next time. Next time somebody says, oh, you can't joke about anything anymore. I'm going to say, go on then. Let's hear it. Give me your best joke. And if I laugh, I will give you $1 million. How do you feel about Amy Schumer? I don't feel about Amy Schumer, honestly. I don't often feel anything. I don't think about Amy Schumer. I don't really know anything about her, to be honest. All I know is that people don't like her, but I don't remember her. I don't remember her in films, I guess, or whatever, if that makes sense. What else can I do now? I'm doing a lot of diving. Is there anything else I can do? Fishing? Nah, fishing takes more brain power. She's not a good person. Yeah, I don't honestly think about her. Oh, wait, did she steal jokes? Is she the person who steals jokes? It's okay to ignore bozos and let them become irrelevant. Yeah, again, like, there are a lot of people like that who are like, I just have no interest in, like, having them take up any brain space in my head, kind of thing. I've got more important things to think about, like what to have for breakfast, probably the same thing I had the previous day. What to have for lunch, probably again the same thing I had the previous day. Gabagool, what my flag for Gabagool is going to be like. That's more important to me than Amy Schumer, honestly. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to catch some petals. Because I don't know how much longer I've got these petals for, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on a petal catching spree. Where is it? Net. Yeah, give me this. Yeah, I find a lot of... Oh, hello. Yo, Peach, you ever put a hard timer? What? Hard time putting your foot down about something. If someone won't listen to you, what you're saying, you got to have the right reactions ready. Oh, no. Quinn, are you trying to say that you can't... You're not one of those people who say you can't joke about anything anymore, are you? No, nothing doing. And just like that, you hit them with disagreement. Oh, God. All right, go on, let's have a look. Let's have a look. You can't joke about anything anymore. Bloody hell. You can't joke about anything anymore. I just want to say the most offensive thing that comes to mind at any given moment, and I can't say it anymore. Because now there's consequences. It's not fair. I think there were always consequences, but you just never faced them for some reason. Oh, this is a good piece of music. This is a good tune, yeah. Thank you, Dreamer of the Blue, for the 8 months. Everybody do the weenus. The weenus is a dance. Yeah, that's the thing. Instead of thinking about people like Amy Schumer, who honestly has no, like... Honestly, I mean, I really don't have any interest in thinking about them. I like to fill my brain with things like Dropout TV, which is full of really cool people who make really good comedy and do really funny things and just seem like really, really nice people. Feels just more like... I think it just makes it makes life a bit more peaceful. And I know I say this from a privileged position, because there are some people that I don't have to wake up and read about every day, and obviously some people in the world, you know, maybe live in the same country as Amy Schumer, and maybe you're having to read about her more often than you would like for some reason. But yeah, as much as I can, the less I think about people like that, the happier I am, I think. Blam! Yippee! There's a show on Dropout called Abolish Everything, and it's so funny. Abolish Everything. I'll check it out. I need to watch the new Game Changer, and I need to... There's a lot... I just got another subscription to Dropout, so I need to catch up on a load of stuff, because they brought out some new stuff, didn't they? Boom, boom, boom. Jaylene, thank you for the follow. Jaylene. Thank you for the follow. And Useless Danique, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, guys. We're playing Animal Crossing and we're chatting about all sorts of stuff. Oh, it's not on Dropout. It's on Nebula. Oh, Nebula. Okay. Thank you for the recommendation. I'll check it out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, guys, tomorrow morning, I think I'm gonna have my Nintendo Switch video finished tomorrow. I don't know if I'll upload it tomorrow or if I'll wait till Monday, because I usually would prefer to upload on a Monday. but I also don't know if I care. So I might upload it tomorrow. We'll see. But I probably will be streaming tomorrow. But yeah, I'll upload my Nintendo Switch video, and hopefully you guys like it. Oh no, Cookie looks sad. What's up? Oh fuck! Uh-oh. Oh no. Moments before a disaster. If you need something from me, tell me after you're done with the tarantula. What tarantula?
This is no good.
Cookie did nothing to save me there. She ran for her life. Son of a gun. I still haven't caught a tarantula. That's the second time I've been knocked out by one. Cookie, no! Wow, 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 wow. That's so sad. I really need to catch one, though. You really let me down there, Cookie. I saw it right at the last second as well. It was way too late. I should wrap up very soon, by the way. I did want to watch The Apprentice tonight. Yes, I watched The Apprentice, and I sit on my sofa and I cast judgment upon those on the show, and I say, I would never do that. I would never act like that on this highly edited show. This show that is highly edited to make them look like fools. I would never do that. Never! Because I am smart. But yeah, I do get a kick out of The Apprentice. Dun, dun, dun. Did you restart your dog aisle? Yeah, so yes, this is a brand new island. We did actually have a dog island at one point, and then we started removing some dogs and started inviting anyone. But we do have Cookie again, which is a nice surprise. Cookie has come back. Precisely, my liege. Thank you. All right. Well, guys, we've had a big chat. We've had a good old big chat, which is. Oh, I want this. No, I want it. No. I don't know how many I've got. 7. I think I need more than that. We've had a good chinwag. We've had some good conversations, I thought. I need 7 for this and 6 for that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christmas. Oh, hello. No, I'm here at the end! Yeah, I think we will be wrapping up very, very shortly. I might have to watch Apprentice on catch-up a little bit, but... yeah. Just want to get a couple more petals. Petals. Save the Ladybird. Thank you for the 6 months. Happy 6 months. Thank you, thank you. What was I going to say? I saw that Wes Anderson's making a new movie starring Michael Cera. Michael Cera is having his Wes Anderson debut. I like Michael Cera. I think he's a good fit for a Wes Anderson movie. I think. I saw a couple of screenshots, and he fits the bill. He looks the part. To be honest, oh my net. Oh my net. What's it Wario say? What does the Wario say? Oh no! Oh my God! He says, "Oh my ass." No. Oh. Joe, I missed. That was it. No, he doesn't say, "Oh my ass." Oh my ass. Shigsy, we're loving the new Mario Party game. It's a load of fun. We did want to address one little thing that we noticed.
Yoda, that's Yoda, of course.
Yeah, what is it? It's just one of the voice lines from Wario. Yeah, what's wrong with it? I wrote all those lines myself.
Oh my God!
I can't help but notice that when Wario, when he loses, he says, "Oh my ass." And then he grabs his butt and then he like bends over and pulls his ass cheeks apart. Yeah, I think that's my vision for Wario. That's like the new look for Wario. That's like what Wario is all about now. We think maybe for a that's not maybe the right vibe for a children's game. We're thinking maybe we change it. Thank you, Black Pantaloon. Is there anything we can do to convince you to change that? Shigeru Miyamoto. This is a real thing that happened. Shigeru Miyamoto fell in silence. He put his hand to his chin like this. And he said, We make a Wario OnlyFans. I will remove this from the game on one condition. We make a Wario OnlyFans.
God, please, no! No!
And I'm going to end the bit there because I'm a friend of Nintendo and...
ARGH my ass.
ARGH my ass! Yes, the classic quote. ARGH my ass. Yeah, Nintendad would probably not be very happy with me saying this. I'm probably going to cut that bit short. PJ, chat wasn't happy with you saying that. Yeah, but chat's not...
Very icky.
Yeah, but
no good.
Yeah, but chat's not going to send me a Nintendo Switch 2. I jest. I know you guys would have my back. I know you guys, if I said, guys, I'm in real trouble here. I need a Nintendo Switch 2 because I dropped mine in a pile of donkey muck. I dropped my Nintendo Switch 2 in a pile of donkey muck, and now it doesn't work. I need somebody here to help me out. I know you guys would help me out, just like I would help you out. If one of you guys dropped your Nintendo Switch 2 into a pile of donkey muck, I would help you up. I would help you out. I would hook you up. I'd be like, you know what? Hold my Switch 2. I would say, hold my beer. It's funny when people say that, isn't it? When people say, hold my beer. I need to put my alcoholic beverage aside to complete this task. I need you to hold it for me. Yeah, it's funny when people say that. Hold my beer. I'm going to start saying that, I think. I'm going to start saying it even if I'm drinking like Dash or something. Hold my beer. And then I'll go do something impressive. How many petals do we get? 10? 12? We need a couple more. Hey PJ, my Nintendo Switch is Donkey Muck. Sorry, PJ. Hey PJ, drop my Nintendo Switch in Donkey Muck. Please help me. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hold my dash. Hold my dash. Oh my ass! Yeah, I don't like it when Wario says, oh my ass. Oh my sweet, sweet ass. Oh my sweet, sweet Veronica. Playtime's over now. Holding space for holding beer. Yeah, holding space for holding beer. I like that. Put that on a t-shirt. Oh my god. Right, I know. Oh, okay, guys. I know. Right, okay, hold on. I know I said that I am not... Okay, hold on a minute. What did it say? Oh. Right. I know... Right, okay. My final thought of the night is I know I said that I am not a judgmental person. And if I see somebody in public wearing something that I wouldn't wear, you know, I don't scoff and think, what are they wearing? Stupid person. However, the other day when I was in Paris, when I was in Gay Paris, the land of fashion, I did see somebody wearing a t-shirt. Sophie said, did you see that guy? Did you see that guy's t-shirt? I'm pretty sure this guy was American. He was wearing like a backwards cap and he had a t-shirt on it. And the t-shirt said, beer or die. And I was like, huh, beer or die? Why not both? And I got American vibes from it. I was like, that guy feels American. That guy feels American. Was that a shooting star? Did I see a shooting star? Beer or die? And I didn't think. I didn't think fuck that guy for wearing a weird t-shirt. But I also didn't think good for him, I hope he's happy. I think I just thought Americans, classic Americans. So maybe I am still a little bit judgmental, who knows? What a fun note to end this on. After all, after everything I said earlier, maybe I am still a little bit judgmental. Beer or die? Chat? Beer or death? Which one's it gonna be? We're all human. We're all human. I think, to be honest, it was more I saw it and I just laughed because I was just like perplexed. I was just perplexed by it. I was like, it was more just like, I guess I did think like, why would you wear a t-shirt that says beer or die? But then, you know, fuck it. Ooh, just threw my pen across the room. Fuck it. If that t-shirt makes him happy, fine. I don't think I could wear a t-shirt that says beer or die, even ironically. He would probably see your hat. He would hate that my hat that says
that's fun.
Viva la Beaver. More like Viva la Beef it. Yeah, he would not appreciate this hat, I don't think. He would not like Viva la Beaver. Viva la Beaver. All right, on that note, everybody, good night.